because it's pointed towards me right now, and it should be pointed towards you.
Up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So today with us on the interview portion of the podcast, we have a very special guest, someone I have personally worked with in the past, someone I am personally a fan of. We got the fucking legend, Tenny, aka tenkller, here to promote the new album. So
yeah,
go ahead and tell us about it, Tenny. What's the new album like? What's it about?
all right. So honestly, it's not even a tenkller album. It's on like my little bands thing.
Ooh.
Dude, I was just like, I started getting like really into like metal like the past like year, and I wanted to try to like encapsulate that in like my own way, and I ended up making like a metal and shoegaze kind of album. It's dropping on Halloween. Dude, I'm excited. I dropped a new song literally today.
No shot. Everybody go stream that. We'll definitely put that in the description. So who is dropping the song? So it's not Tenny. So what's the name for the person who's dropping the song? You know, like what's a motherfucker gonna look up?
Yeah, the name of the thing is called Speed Mirage. Like, it's the thing when you move your hand in front of your face and it's kind of like lagging behind, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The John Cena move?
The John Cena.
Yeah, the John Cena move.
So tell us who's in this band, you know? What's the relationship with you?
All right, so I started the band. As of right now it's just me, but me and my friend Amy, we're going to start like whenever we get time, we're going to start like driving to each other's houses and just like jamming out to see if it's like really something that's like going to work, but as of right now, I'm still solo.
Because
I work.
If y'all did not know,
they're living our dream.
They're living our dream. Yeah, me and Leo have been trying to start a jam band for forever, but we haven't gotten the time. But to add to that, if y'all did not know, tenkller is by definition not just a fucking rapper, and you fucking hear it in their music. Their music is so like, honestly, if anyone out there wants to hear something that's like more elevated than rap, something more like just some different shit, like check out Tenny. They're awesome. Personally, the song that I found Tenny probably like what, 2 years ago now, a year ago or something like that.
Yeah, in the most random way too.
Yeah, I literally saw your song Blood and I fell in love with it. I was like, this song is so fucking good. This song is crazy. Like, I checked your Spotify, and at the time, like you didn't have as many listeners as you do now, and I was like, this is so fucking underrated. Like, this person is fucking fire. Like, I gotta reach out to them and start working with them, because whenever I find a creative person I really fuck with, I always have to reach out, and it just worked out like that.
That's what I'm saying. I remember when we made that song with Yuck, like, God, a year ago now.
And that song is still so fire. Like,
I still haven't gone out of that song.
That's the song, Ball Like a NJ, bitch, and Peter Parker bring her back like she MJ. Dude, could I say, like, I'm not even gonna bullshit. Like, you completely out-rapped everyone on that fucking track. Like, I'll even put it down and like give it up to the fucking fella, cause like fucking Tenny killed it on that track. If you want to hear the first track where someone out-raps me, if you want to hear the only track that I've ever had where a motherfucker out-rapped me, check out New Indigo.
Killer for a reason.
Yeah. Check out New Indigo.
Are they the one that did the fucking Garfield bar too? There was like some lasagna Garfield bar where like they were like almost like 7 foot or some shit like that.
Oh no, 6 foot, 7 foot fucking lasagna.
What the fuck does that mean?
Bitch, I dress better than you and I don't wear designer. Yeah, I love that bar.
Talking about that because of lasagna.
Yeah, 7 foot. I fucking lasagna. Yeah, dude, that bar was fucking insane.
Dude,
so
fire. Please explain it.
Yeah, because
6 foot, 7 foot, right? Like the song by Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
In the song, he goes, "Real G's move in silence like
That's
lasagna."
gnocchi,
so me saying I'm lasagna is me saying I'm a G.
Fire!
Oh,
hands down. And then the flow in which
That's
you
just
deliver
one
it,
bar.
that's such a complex, deep, like boiled down, like just very dense bar. And then on top of that, the
Yeah.
flow is so aggressive and so smooth. And then right after you deliver the bar, bitch, I dress better than you and I don't wear designer.
Yeah.
And you hit it so confidently and so smooth. It was hands down my favorite bar of the whole song.
Yeah.
Because it was just
Dude,
like,
I mean, I spit on that
It was just
whole
real.
song.
it was like, I don't know, the best way the way I visualized it was like it was like Pong, like just like the flow bouncing back and forth between two walls, and it was just like so satisfying, bro.
Yeah.
Like shouts, dude.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Tenkiller is genuinely an artist that I support. Above being my friend, I also just support them as a creator because they're such an interesting creative, and it's so interesting to see what they put their mind to. So anything associated to Tenkiller, you know, we always gotta promote on the show. So everybody, make sure to go listen to, stream the first album of You said it was Motion Blur or no, sorry, fucking
Speed Mirage.
Speed Mirage, Motion Blur. I'm so fucking stupid. How did I fuck that up? So everybody, go check
it
out.
kind of means the same thing, to be honest.
Yeah, go check out
Speed Mirage.
Speed Mirage. They're about to drop. The day this comes out, they dropped their first album. And if you want to be the first on the fucking bandwagon, the first of the motherfuckers who said they could actually say that they were there first, you know, check out some shit because, you know, Tenny, like hands down, a well-rounded artist, and I know that if they can do that good of shit when it comes to like some more alternative rap shit and a little bit even beyond rap, you know, hands down, can't wait to see what they got cooking up for, you know, this whole band thing.
Yeah.
Leo, do you have any questions for Tenkiller?
How did you get into rapping or like this whole like music thing?
Man, all right. So I started making like just beats on my phone when I was like fucking 6, so it's been like 10 years since I started like just making beats on my phone. And at first they were ass because I was 6 and didn't know what I was doing. But at some point I started listening to like X and them, and I was like, damn, I could like do shit with this. And I started like writing raps. They were absolutely horrible. Like my first album, there was only like a few songs I think were like really good, like good writing. But then eventually I kept getting better and better, and I couldn't be stopped.
If I remember correctly, you made the beat on Blood, right?
Yeah. I mean, I make basically all of my own beats. In my early Tenkiller stuff, most of it was like samples for the melodies because I wasn't good at making melodies at that point. But honestly, after Hate, the first album, most of the stuff was like my own melodies, I think.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But other than that, yeah, the drums, the bass, the everything, that's all me.
That was something that caught my eye. I was like, damn, this beat is so punchy, and then like the way you come in such of like almost like like just disengaged, like your tone of voice sounds like you're so over everything, but you're just still rapping with such confidence, and it just gives off such a good vibe, and then the beat just wraps it all together. Now, I think I think just creatively it was just a really good mix, and I think that's the reason it like hit me. And it's so interesting to see how like, you know, social media and everything like has like brought so many like creatives and shit together, because I would have not, if it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't have seen your fucking music. Like it was randomly, I just was scrolling and fucking like 16, literally a 16 like fucking post, and I was like, this song is crazy. Why isn't this popping? And then I check out and I was like, you know, it was just a quick thing, you know. It's just one of those shit that it worked out good. I mean, I think a question I got for you right now, for the future of you as an artist, maybe it doesn't look like Tenkiller, maybe it doesn't look like the project you're doing now. What are your goals for the future? What do you see yourself doing musically in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, all I really want with my music is like, I like the idea of being like super big and like everyone on the planet listening to me. but also that's too much. I like just making enough to stay alive. I'd like to play just tiny little shows that
Hmm.
like fuck all people go to, but I'm still
Yeah.
making enough money for me to like be happy. I don't need no honestly don't need like crazy shit. I mean, one of the bars we were just talking about was I dress better than you and I don't wear designer.
Yeah.
I don't need super expensive shit to be cool. I can just like it doesn't take that much for me.
Yeah, no, that
So I'm not
God bless.
God bless. You know, that's something like
yeah.
honestly, like our generation kind of just it's so interesting to see because like back in the day, you'll have these things like, you know, like punk or like fucking rock and stuff, and like
Yeah.
although these like sort of these ideologies and music stuff, they were all like, you know, anti-authority, anti the man and all that shit, but then like you hear
Mhm.
some of their songs or you hear some of their interviews and they're all like, oh yeah, like I just wanted to be famous, like oh yeah, I just wanted to like be known worldwide and shit like that, I just wanted a bunch of cars, live the rock star life and shit like that. And it's just interesting to see how
Yeah.
artists of our generation are a lot more subtle, a lot more, you know, kept to themselves.
Yeah.
I see this a lot in the underground. This sentiment of like, oh yeah, I just love making music and I just want to be able to live off of it. And you know, I think that's something really
Right.
good, a really good change we've seen in the scene. You know, but obviously we have, we have like
The
the
mainstream ones that
mainstream
wanna
or
take-
even like the mainstream underground, like fucking Netspin and you know those
Right.
motherfuckers who are really popping like that.
Right.
But
Exactly,
like
yeah.
when you really go down to the
Mainstream
underground,
underground.
when you really talk to these motherfuckers making music in their garage, you know, making music just because they love it, you know, the real like hardcore
Yeah.
like, you know, the heart of the underground, which is every person who doesn't have an audience. Because without every no name audience, there wouldn't be a fucking underground, you know, because then it would just be mainstream
Mhm.
type shit.
Right.
So in this
Which
sense,
isn't fun.
yeah, it's just
It's,
to end my
it's just
point.
mainstream.
Yep. To like to
Like
like end my
everyone
point
knows
real quick.
everything.
I just wanted to say that like I just wanted to say I appreciate like the whole I appreciate the way you're looking at your art and the way you're like you know,
Yeah.
talking about it and shit like that. I love to see that, especially in like artists and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like I remember I talked to my dad a lot about it because he was heavy into music. He wanted to start the band thing, but also back in like the 80s, 90s, it was much harder to do that. And also he needed to focus on his life. He didn't get into it when he was like 17. He had to just start living. So I talked to him a lot about it because he's like hella impressed by how far I've come just using my phone and a crappy ass microphone. Like he said something one time that I'll never forget. He said something like, "You don't make music for money. You just make it because you like making music. You would do it even if that's not your job." And that hit me because I was like, "Damn, he's fucking right." Like music, I started making music just for the fun of it. I literally, like I said at the beginning of this, I didn't do it expecting something big to happen until I realized that something big could be achieved. And I was like, oh shit, maybe I should start like trying at this. I could get somewhere. I was just doing it because I like doing it. And by this point in my career, it's just about me like expressing myself and my emotions I'm feeling through my music. And it's so much fun.
All right. So, I love hearing these sentiments and kind of knowing the artists more behind the scenes of like how their, you know, personal influences, you know, relates in their art. I think that's so
Just
cool.
the mindset.
Yeah, the mindset. I think that's so cool that
Definitely.
you
Mhm.
have like a person in your life who's also shared that passion at one point and understands what you're passionate about. You know, that's anything you want.
Mm,
Nothing? Can't think of anything? That's fine. Don't worry. I'm not gonna pressure you to fucking ask a question. Well, that was about all the time we had for the interview. I want to say thank you so much for tenkiller for coming out and, you know, talking to us.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I hope next time you drop an album or drop any projects, you reach out because, you know, we'd always love to have you on for
Oh, yeah.
these sort of just like quick shotgun interviews, just so you can, you know, promote your
Yeah.
shit. You know,
Yeah.
We're always here. You always have a slot on the show if you ever want to
Mhm.
fucking come on. Once again, thank you for being so accommodating. We were late again. You guys
Of
will hear
course.
about the story about what happened on the podcast, but
Man.
we were late.
Not even that late. What time?
No, we were
Oh,
like an hour late.
man.
I'm so sorry about
It
that.
was crazy.
Um,
Nah, you all good, bro. Shit, I got insomnia. I'm not even gonna go to sleep till like 2 a.m. So I'm chilling, honestly.
all right. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm sorry about the insomnia, but I'm glad to hear, we weren't keeping you up.
I know.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate you,
Yeah.
talking to us. And like I said before,
Oh wait, one more thing.
one more
Worse.
thing.
A message to the world.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to ask you. If you had one message to the
Ooh.
world, what would it be?
Ooh, damn. Bro, just do what you love. It don't matter if you making money. Just if you got the time and you got the passion, do it. Like, don't just sit around and let it be in the background. Even if you are just like making beats on GarageBand on your phone or something, do it. If it's something you like doing, don't waste all your time with everything else. Not that I'm saying like don't focus in school and shit. Like shit, I do all right at school and I'm still doing all of this. Like you don't need to sacrifice everything to just like go forward with like your creative thing if that's even what you're doing.
Yeah.
But like you can you don't need to sacrifice all of that time to the creative thing and you don't need to sacrifice none of your time to it. Like you don't need to
Yeah.
dedicate your entire life to school. You don't need to dedicate your entire life to music
I get
or
what you
art
mean.
or any kind of thing.
Like on
Just
some 47
you
shit.
spread
Have
it out,
balance.
have fun.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Thank you once again. This has been tenkiller,
Oh,
world renowned, fucking awesome, goddamn
roll right
artist.
now.
Go check them the fuck out. Go check out the song we made together. And I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
We'll definitely drop some music in the future. This is not the end between DM
for
and
sure.
tenkiller 100%. So watch out for that. We're both
Absolutely,
making
man.
moves. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming in. Appreciate talking to you. All right.
Of course, I can do this for hours.
With our first ever Leo segment.
This is not a Leo segment.
This is a Leo
This is a
segment.
reaction.
This is a Leo segment. Leo
It's a
said he
reaction.
wanted to react to a Darman video. Because that's like the American Rosa. Darman is La Rosa without the. I stand by that. Today we're gonna be watching. Go ahead and read the name, Leo.
I can't read from here.
Fucker. Poor girl. Poor girl's gifts.
I can't see it. He
Shames
can't
at
read.
birthday party. What happens
Poor girl
next?
gets shamed at birthday party. What happens next will shock you.
Hi, Darman. And this is a video Leo wanted to watch.
Because I saw it on TikTok, I was taking this shit.
And now we're reacting to it. So welcome back to the first. Welcome to the new to the first Leo segment. Leo's corner. Leo's Leo's reaction corner. And then the next time I can make it look like you're in a living room basement, like in the like our background's like a living room basement, and like some cool like that. I can make I can give it a whole set. I can make it like a whole little like virtual set, like we have this one
Oh, okay.
for your reactions.
Oh.
Well, what do you want to be your like?
So,
I don't
are
know.
you gonna
I
get
never
that,
thought
or
about
just
becoming a
keep looking at
reactor.
it?
Well, we're reacting right now.
No,
fool.
we're watching and analyzing. It's different.
We're watching and analyzing.
Mm,
The difference is we're gonna pause more.
Let me ask my dad.
All right, it's been like a solid minute of us just watching Darman say something.
We can't talk every minute, bro. We gotta watch it. It hasn't even started completely yet. Fuck these motherfuckers watching, bro. You guys watching with us.
This is not a watch party, fool. We can't just play a
Why
Darman.
not?
Fool. You understand? We can't just play a Darman video in the middle of our own podcast.
When you see something interesting, pause it. We'll talk about it.
Talk to you later.
All right. Do you want to do the pausing?
No, because I'll just be watching.
Okay, so you want me to keep? Okay, I'll just keep it on the rails then.
Is there any way you
Um,
buy me this?
Turn it up. I can't hear.
no, Ya te
Bro,
jodiste, fuck.
Bro, fuck you.
No, bro.
$40, Isabella?
Okay.
But you
That's a
already
door.
have a pretty dress at home.
I know.
You can walk out any minute, bro.
Shut
Stop
the-
whining.
Please wear that. Can I please buy this one? This is the cheapest dress they have.
I got you good with that
Yeah,
one. Stop
fuck you,
playing.
fool. I can't play with
You
that
know
one.
how things
It's like the
are.
George Bush one, bro.
You can't right now.
Shut up, bro. No, pay
Talk
attention.
about the George Bush
Oh my
situation.
god. I'm just trying to watch Starman, bro. Oh, it's
Fuck you. Man,
12:30.
you fucking stupid. That's so hard.
It's 12:30.
Fuck.
Go ahead. Introduce George Bush.
Fuck you,
Like they
bro.
don't know him.
I was walking. I was walking with Leo down like the sidewalk of my apartment buildings, and I looked to my right, my bottom right of my screen, and I see fucking a bushes right next to me, and I look up at Leo. Leo has this devious grin on his face. This absolutely devilish fucking face that I should have recognized something bad was gonna happen. And then like, you know,
I can never do something on the low, bro. I'm always gonna give some sort of reaction or like warning. There'll be signs.
and like, you know, part of me was like, whatever happens, happens, because I knew
And what happened next will shock you.
when that happens next will shock you, and you'll find out right after this episode.
Oh, we're living on the cliffhangers?
No, I'm kidding. I just for the bit.
Oh.
But yeah, so I look back at Leo and he's like, "Do you know George?" And I know it's a trick. I know something's
No, the
up.
fuck you didn't, bro.
No,
You were
I-
completely off.
I knew
guard.
something was up, so that's why I said George of the Jungle. Because I was trying to answer the question seriously. I was trying to actually get what he was gonna say, and I was like, "We're near bushes or near trees, something." And then he asked me, "Do you know George?" And I'm like, "George of the Jungle?" And this motherfucker belts, "No, George Bush!" And he pushes me into a fucking bush. This motherfucker.
Yeah, he fell for that shit too, bro. He fell all the way down. I think you never fell before, bro. You couldn't catch yourself this
I
time.
caught myself on the bush.
Oh, fuck
I
you
didn't hit the
bro.
ground. I hit the bush.
That was
I
the
didn't
whole
fall
point.
through the bush.
You went
You can
completely through
fall.
the bush, bro.
No, you can
Bro, if we go
fall.
out there and the bushes like this.
No. I'll take a picture of it tomorrow, and I'll upload it. Cause I felt like this.
The bush, bro. You killed plants today.
I did kill plants. I felt like this. I had my arm out like this, and I didn't fall through the bush, guys. I swear. I fell on top of the bush. I kept my surface tension. You know how bush fall
That
is.
shit was funny, bro.
That
She
shit was
did not
good.
expect it.
No, I was completely blindsided by that one.
It was good though.
You got me
It
good.
was good.
Got me good, bro.
Now continue.
Another Leoism. Shuts up.
And we didn't record. I should have recorded it, brother.
If you had that good of
No, I
idea.
was just doing it for the moment. So what happens here is that she can't afford the dress.
So,
Not
did
can
you
the
use
dad
her?
because she's Mexican.
I decided I
Oh.
don't want it. I just remembered. I
She's
already have
lying.
something at home I can wear on Saturday.
Yeah.
Cap.
Ew. You're not gonna wear something
And that's
old
like
on
the
my
bratty
party.
bitch.
Not the pink.
But are they
polka dot dress
friends?
you always
Yeah.
wear, right?
They're
Supposedly.
friends.
If you're not embarrassed.
She's lying about like not wanting it no more. It's because she.
Oh. All right. And who's the lady in the wheelchair?
I don't fucking know. It's a fake family. Oh, I know.
I don't know. Oh, you've seen more than I have.
Past due.
Past
No, I only
due?
got up to this part.
Yeah, he watched 18 individual TikToks and only got this far.
Well, yeah, because there was different ones, bro. Fucking movie boys on fucking TikTok know how to do the
Oh
job.
my god, bro, for real. The worst part is they don't even finish the episodes
We
anymore.
have to have these again. I only make $7.25 an hour.
What?
Gotta at least try. Come on.
Well, I'm watching. I'm trying my best to listen.
I mean, have you lost your
Come on, bro. Okay, guys. If you don't understand the content, if you don't get what's going on in the Darman video, it's because I had to cut out large portions of silence.
That's fucked up. You could have let them watch it.
That is.
You're the one that's in charge of that shit, by the way, not me.
You're right, senor.
Yeah, fool, but I've been talking.
So have
Even
I. I've been responding.
no, but like start. You gotta say stuff.
The money early. it's my daughter.
It's his daughter.
Since you are so
That's why he wants to race.
on how I pay you, when I pay you, why don't you go
He's
with
not
this?
happy about
Oh right. You can't, can you? Now listen.
because he's
if you're
illegal.
trying
Yeah.
not to lose a good thing going for you, I suggest stop talking, start working. Now this is the third
I'm gonna put in the title.
telling you, Tay,
It's gonna be
these people are-
Slurp Podcast Halloween episode. We watched an
Oh, yeah, we
entire
should've-
fucking. It's gonna be Slurp Halloween special. And it's gonna say we watched an entire fucking Darman. That's a title.
We should watch scary videos instead of this.
Well, I have scary videos.
Oh, then fuck this
That's what
shit.
the real or fake shit is.
Go real or fake.
No, we're sitting through a fucking Darman
Alright.
episode now.
I'm cooling with it.
I can't make the title fake. I need to have the title say we watched an entire fucking Darman video.
How long is each episode?
It's like 30 minutes.
You're lying.
It's gonna be half of our episode.
You're lying.
That's gonna be half of our episode. It's gonna be us just riffing on Darman.
Sorry.
This is shit. This shit's not 30 minutes.
Right now, okay?
I understand. But if you change your mind, here's a flyer.
About what?
Give me money.
No, giving blood.
Hold
Oh.
on. It said right here you get $50.
Oh my god, is he gonna give all his blood away and then be dried up and then he can't live no more and then he dies like that? Is
I can do it.
that
All
what's
for his
gonna
daughter.
happen? All for his daughter?
The moral of the story is,
Don't sell all your blood. Keep a little bit at least.
At Summit.
I think that's the moral of the
that
story.
has to be, bro.
Uh,
What's the moral then?
you do anything for the ones you love.
Ooh, I like that.
It's also what it's about.
Fast and Furious?
Pay attention.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. She's kind of too old to be. Not like a fucking.
Oh, you
School
still listen to audiobooks.
Cause I'm disabled.
Not just learn to read.
Fuck you, fool. That's like telling a blind
I
person
bet
to
you
learn
wish
to
you could
swim.
read a diary with one picture when you were little.
Hey, fool! I did. I have an entire collection down there.
I don't see shit.
Swear to God.
I don't see shit.
You see the Diary of a Wimpy Kids? I whip them out right
And how
now.
many did you actually read?
All of them,
Shut the
straight
fuck
up.
up, you didn't
They're like 45% picture.
Okay? I love you so much.
I barely read a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book because there was barely any words in it. Guaranteed, go check. I can't find an entire page of words.
Wow. This place is nice.
This was only read nonfiction.
Do again?
Yeah, bro. Fucking Flyman.
Hi, Mateo. Hi, Isabel.
What's that one you always see on TV?
Thank you both for
And when you say every movie is like,
I want to open my gifts.
you always be like, bro, this movie is just like Mice and Men
I don't care.
with the big ogre guy, and then like the regular guy and
And
he
the
shoots.
shoots. Oh, yeah, you're mice and men.
Yeah, bro. You always say, dude, this movie is just like your Mice and Men.
I
You
fucking love that
You're
book.
related to so many things, bro.
And do they not relate?
Hey, a lot of times they do relate. It's a very common allegory.
How long is this shit? Let's keep going.
Yeah. Wait, what's your favorite
We
book?
just cut it short.
What's your favorite book,
Just
bro?
cut this segment short. Fuck you, this shit.
I don't even watch an entire Darman episode.
I don't
Bro.
know who
This is your idea now, by the way.
Why don't you open the rest of them first?
It's a favorite book though.
I'll open this one.
There you go.
There was this one book about a girl and her friend. They went on adventures and shit, and like their house is their robot.
Beads.
And it was more like a comic book type of shit, but like it was like a whole series. I forgot what it's called, but it was like a girl.
Was it like usually a hardcover?
Yeah.
And it was like it almost looked like a journal.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking.
I forgot the names of it.
I
but-
have
but
no
it,
idea.
It was like a comic type
Yep.
of shit, but like
And like
it
the
was.
main character was on the front,
Yeah.
like a drawing, a cartoon picture of him,
Oh
or
yeah.
of her, something like that.
It was a girl and like she had I don't know if she had a red hat or some shit like that. But like her house was like a robot and shit, and like they went on adventures and stuff to look for his mom or dad, some shit like that.
That I can see the picture. I don't know what it's called.
Neither do I, but it's such a good series.
Next one.
I even now feel like I would still read it.
Yeah.
I like this type of book.
I wanna read more, bro. I wanna read
Novel-wise,
more.
there was a book I read in high school about like a black family that lives in their apartment and shit. And then, like one of the girls is trying to like change up their whole culture shit to go live with the white man.
Can I go today?
Unfortunately not. It's for your
That's good.
safety.
That's good. I think my
To me,
favorite book is I really like The Handmaid's Tale. The book. Wait. Oh my God.
It's a book.
It's a book. No, let me explain because you're gonna go crazy about this. It's a book.
Oh no, fuck that book I mentioned earlier, bro. Not the comic one, bro. The ones I like, this I Survived book.
Oh my god, bro. Swear to God, I have I Survived Twin Towers somewhere over there. Swear to God, I definitely have.
Well, you'll look for that later. Look for it later.
That's very nice of
Guys,
you.
I can
Trying to help me.
just had it. Like I recently threw it away or have it there. I don't remember, but I definitely had
there
I
was
Survived
another
9/11.
series I used to read in elementary, a lot of scary stories,
That it's for your
but
Goosebumps.
it wasn't Goosebumps. No, it was
Oh.
with a different author.
what I can do, okay?
Hold on, let me look it up real fast, cause it was really.
While you're looking it up, I actually have a similar experience with scary storybooks.
Go ahead.
In elementary school, sometimes we would read books with like it was like an after school daycare, and it might have been even like YMCA clubs,
Found it.
and it was like a book, and like each page was a different scary story.
Yes, I think this is exactly the
then-
ones I'm talking about.
No.
Scary stories is telling the
Was it?
dark.
Wait. Don't show it to me. Was it like a wider book? Was it almost? Did it almost look like a picture book, or did it look like a novel?
Novel.
Ah, then we're thinking a different book.
It was perfect. You know. Do not
that was it.
dare-
That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
Do not.
What the fuck? It's so crazy to think that like me and Leo went to a lot of different schools, but because
Yes.
but we have a lot of the similar curriculum.
This one fucked me up, bro. As a little kid.
Do you remember, dude? Do you remember the story? It was like
This was my favorite one of all time, bro. I used always to check this one out, bro. I remember my little grabby cover. I'll only go for scary
Or
stories.
do you remember the story
the
where it
hand
was
one.
like two people waiting at a bus and like the girl was cold, and the guy gave the girl the coat, and then the coat had the guy's address, and then the bus came and then she got on the bus but she didn't see the guy get on the bus, and then later she went to the address, and then she went to the parents, and they were like, oh, like your son gave me this coat, like I just want to return it. Parents were like, oh,
Our son died.
our son died like 10 years
Yeah.
ago. Dude, that story I still remember because I was like, damn, that's a good story.
No, the stories are really well made. They should not be in elementary school.
No, dude,
'Cause
they
they
were
were
scary.
Scary, like
They,
genuinely scary.
they weren't like I'll say they weren't like gory scary, but they were like creepy scary.
No, they were
like, they were
No,
good.
some were actually gory.
I know some were gory, but I'm saying a lot of them were kind of.
They had a car accident.
We were okay, but Camila.
She don't look good.
We found out her spine was injured in the accident.
And they put her to sleep?
Never can walk again.
So they just put her down like she's a horse.
Back home, things went from bad to
Oh, the fucking healthcare fucked them over.
That's the lady in the wheelchair, bro. I thought that was the grandma.
money went to the hospital. And no matter how hard we tried, we could not pay.
So what, if they don't pay the hospital, they take the wheelchair away?
When my wife told me her
No, bro, they take their house.
I don't want to. But she kept saying,
No shot they own a house.
my work visa got approved. But Camila, no. So Isabel and I say goodbye, and we promised to come back for her.
Oh, she went to Mexico.
Oh, no le aprobaron la visa.
Yeah.
And me,
Oh,
it was so hard.
but they just drop her off like an old person at home.
Yes.
You see, that is the situation.
Back to what we were talking about.
My wife Camila
So-
is in Mexico.
That we're doing to get it out of the Starman episode. I guess my favorite book would have to be I'd hate to say The Great Gatsby because I don't like that book. Fuck The Great Gatsby.
Wait, what's his own?
That's the one about the rich guy.
You've been talking to yourself this whole time.
Yeah, well, you've been telling you asked me what's the fucking book about.
Oh yeah, crazy.
You asked me, and then you were going, like a
That sounds like a
motherfucker
good book.
listening. It's a good book. I don't know why you told me to do the whole synopsis. I'll probably cut that out. I'll put it in 2 times speed with a caption saying, Franco yaps about The Great Gatsby for 30 minutes. What else, Leo?
There's another book that I
And you
really
know what's
like.
crazy?
Huh.
I listed the one book I said I fucking hate The Great Gatsby. I would never say that's my favorite, and that was the one you were like, explain. But for my real answer, I like Handmaid's Tale. I love the last book in the universe, so I love The Giver. The Giver was really good to read.
Well,
I like the one with the where there was a little elephant that lived in the.
Oh yeah, and then it became a circus actor or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he ran away.
The one and only
The one and only wonder, or the one and only William.
George.
Or it has a weird name, right?
No,
Wasn't it like a Schmegler?
the one and only Ian.
Actually, before you do that, can I
Ian, the one and only. That's how my boy Ian. Good guy.
The one. Low ass Wi-Fi, by the way. The one and only Ivan. Ivan, such a good book.
I stole
They
that.
made a movie about it.
I stole that. I saw that movie. I saw that book from my elementary school, and I never gave it back.
Fucking love that book,
I did. I think I saw.
buddy. Got a Patrick.
No.
Since I helped you to get your visa,
Fucking ever say that? I look over having a panic attack and it's fine. Okay. Keep talking about the
So the one and only Ivan is about a gorilla. and
Ungifted. I also like Ungifted. Forgot about that book.
Which one is that one?
Oh, Ungifted?
I probably do, but I don't know.
It's the one. It's a hardcover book. It's in a blue.
Where?
It's a rectangle. It's like baby blue, the whole cover, and then in like almost impact bold font it says Ungifted, right? And then it's a
Is it about a
picture.
girl?
No. It's a and then like Ungifted, and then a smaller. Like, Ungifted is really big, and then like a medium-sized robot with like robot faces and like things are right there.
The robot.
Robot, yeah, but it's a square robot. And like when you look at it, it kind of looks like a rectangle standing up. But yeah, and that one's good. It's about like a bad kid that instead of getting sent to a school for bad kids, gets sent to a school for super smart kids, and then he thinks it's a punishment or something. But then like when he's back, he just yeah. It's called Ungifted. It becomes the best robotics person. Also, we finished the other video. How to play the game. Real or fake?
Real.
First one on the list.
Real. I've seen this.
Japanese
I read about
giant.
this guy. Yeah, real.
This guy's real?
Yeah, I guess real.
That guy's real?
Look how the picture looks.
Yo, you're so stupid.
What?
I can't believe, bro. You don't recognize him? That's Greg. That's a picture of Greg from the 1980s. How did you not recognize him,
This
bro?
doesn't look so different.
Oh
Tan.
my god, bro. It's because all the people are dressed differently. That's how they dressed in the 1980s.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a picture of Greg.
You're right. Now they get a better look, bro.
You can tell by the face.
Holy
You
shit,
can tell by the
bro.
arms.
He was built back then.
No, yeah, bro. That's why everyone started. You know, he's actually right now, because he's actually like 6'8", so that's his regular height.
But now
And
he's all hunched because he's old.
Now he's all hunched, so he's 6'7", right?
1 inch hunch.
The 1 inch hunch. Dude,
You think he'll catch on to his shoulders and will it fly over his head?
the 1 inch. When he plays basketball, that's his nickname.
The
Here comes
hunchback.
the 1 inch hunch.
No, the 1 inch hunchback, bro.
The 1 inch hunchback. I like that.
You think he'll get that? We're just joking. Or
No,
just...
we're definitely just joking around.
Greg,
Greg.
father, don't take it seriously, bro. We love you. Will he even watch this?
You know, all those people are actually like 5'3".
Greg, if you get this far into the podcast,
This is
comment,
text Leo.
Text us.
Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
Text us razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
But yeah, thanks for answering that. All right, here's
It's real.
here's the next one.
Fake.
That's a giant. That's a giant skeleton.
That doesn't look that big, bro. They were just short back then.
Doesn't that make it more realistic?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Because if there were real giants that people saw and then wrote about, they probably wouldn't, because they exaggerated about everything back then, bro.
Yeah.
So maybe these
then back then
motherfuckers
there was a bunch of scams, so I'm gonna say fake.
fake. All right.
I
This is like the 1970s version of the Mexican alien.
Yeah.
They just made it out of paper mache.
Oh, so there's no
Andre the
there's no
Giant.
real answer. You don't got the answer. How the fuck we're supposed to play? We don't know if we're right or
Andre the
wrong.
Giant.
That's real, bro.
Real or fake?
How the fuck are we supposed to know we're right or wrong if you don't got the answers, bro?
No, because they're Leo. The answers are in our hearts. We just have to find them. Andre the Giant, real or
That's
fake?
real, bro. I know that motherfucker. That's Greg's brother.
The Big Show, real or fake?
You mean Greg's half brother?
This is a real life giant.
That's fucking
This is a
real,
real
bro.
life giant.
Who's next? Mark Henry?
A goblin, real or fake?
I've seen that video. That's just real.
That's just
Because in the video, you can actually
that's
see it
just-
move.
That's just 100% real, guys. When I say,
That's just
when I
110% real.
tell you, this is the most realistic video you'll ever see. Don't look it up.
Bro. Did you have the video of it?
Goblin shark, real or fake?
That's just real, bro.
That's just
I've
fake.
seen it in SeaWorld, yeah.
Oh, they do have a goblin shark.
Yeah.
Those dirty fucks. Those guys live on like the deepest
I
oceans,
don't
and
know
they
how the
just
fuck
fish
they
one up.
obtained that.
Yeah, there's no good way to get a shark like that. Fairy. He's all shriveled up. The fairy. What do you think about the fairy?
Fake. Fairies have 2 wings, not 3.
Yes. No, I think the bottom one is just to make it look like a flower, so it can disguise. That's camouflage.
That's stupid. Nah.
That's too big.
Does that look like Tinkerbell to you?
I think no. I think if fairies were real, they wouldn't look so hot.
I think
I
they
mean,
would.
You would think they look
Just
hot.
like mermaids, bro.
All right.
Fake.
Right.
Fuck is that
Goblin,
supposed
bro.
to be?
This is a real goblin.
What the fuck is Lionel doing out there?
No, let go to sleep. No, this is a real goblin sighting.
You're
So,
real?
What? Yeah, this is actually.
I mean,
a
if
real-
you say real goblin, say then I guess it's real.
Yeah, thank you. Real or fake?
Who is this? Fucking Michael Jackson?
Real or fake?
Fucking real, bro. What the fuck?
Real.
Why
And
is he
this,
looking at me, bro? That's just
real or
giving me
fake?
chills.
You were thinking, what is real or fake? Is this really all? No. This is actually a story, a creepy Halloween story I've prepared for you guys. So this is the second part of real or fake, the real.
Oh, he shot himself?
No, watch.
Do you all remember the case where a man named Rudy Eugene removed the face of a man named Ronald Papo?
He removed the face? Was she a survivor of the Chainsaw Massacre with the...
Let me turn it up so you can hear.
Do you all remember the case where a man named Rudy Eugene removed the face of a man
Yeah.
named Ronald Papo?
His face removed. I'm not talking like fucked up. I'm not talking like had to use plastic surgery. No. Removed. Removed. And this is real life. This is the real when it comes to the real or fake. I'm in the hospital right here.
What the fuck?
And the media blamed it on bath salts? What if I told you that Rudy Eugene had never taken bath salts and the media had made it all up? Rudy Eugene was a very average young man who was a devout Christian, worked at a shoe factory, and lived with his girlfriend of 5 years. On May 25th, 2012, Rudy visited a couple of friends who said that something seemed very off about him. The next morning, his girlfriend said he woke up at around 5 a.m., started rooting through the closet like he was looking for something, and scattered their clothes all over the room. He then gave her a kiss, told her he was off to meet a friend, gathered his Bible and the notebook he kept on him to write down scriptures, and left the house.
Was he
About
doing
an
like a home exorcism?
I don't know. So he was known to carry around a little book that he would write. A really devout Christian, so he would open the Bible or something.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. That's what everyone has said. Right? So he doesn't really seem like the type
No
of...
shot this motherfucker was taking pictures. Because I've seen in Criminal Minds, there's a show that I really like.
Yeah.
There was one case about this guy that kept notes of his victims in the book. Also disguised it like as a Bible shit. He would like do shit and take pictures of it and write in detail how he did it and what process, how they screamed, and take like pictures and shit.
So you think this guy was more demented
yeah.
than what he
Well,
really
maybe
showed
because
off?
I don't know if this case is about like some psychopath or just like.
Well, what? So everyone said, because you would think that everyone would think it's a psychopath thing, right?
Yeah.
But guess what the media blamed it on?
The bath salts.
There was a drug coming out called bath salts, and it was accessible everywhere because it was what it says. It's just bath salts, but people were taking advantage of it because they've figured out they can get a really intense high off of it. So And apparently, this is literally not true. But like when that shit was going around, a big rumor that all like big media was talking about was that it was gonna make you crazy and it was gonna make you do crazy things. So because this was around that time, they blamed it on bath salts. They said that bath salts were the ones who made him crazy. But he's not even the type of person to really like do drugs, crazy type of drugs like that.
An hour later, he called her again and said his car had broken down and he was trying to get home but was going to be later than he thought, and that he would call her right back. He never called her back and instead abandoned his car in South Beach, then walked about 3.5 miles to the causeway. Once he got there at around 2:00 p.m., he ran into Ronald Popo, who was a 65-year-old man who had been living on the streets for several decades. And the media blamed it on bath salts? What if I told you that Rudy Eugene had never taken bath salts and the media had is convinced that something supernatural must have come over by it and lives in almost and continued biting? Friendly at first, but then switched and accused him had strewn them behind him. Ronald said that Rudy was friendly at first, but then switched.
We missed the part.
Time he got there, and people had started calling the police. 129 and led at around 2:00 p.m. He ran into Ronald Popo, who was a 65-year-old man who had been living on the streets for several decades. Ronald Popo was born in 1947, had a Q of 129, and led a very average life growing up. None of his friends or family really know why, but by 1976, Ronald was living on the streets full-time, and he traveled around the country before settling in Miami. Between where he abandoned his car and where he ran into Ronald, Rudy had been stripping off his clothes, so he was completely naked by the time he got there, and people had started calling the police.
So what does that make you think of? Because while he was running, he was taking off his clothes. Like what do you think? Does that make you think more insane or more paranormal?
For who?
Or because
I'm confused on who's someone taking off clothes. The homeless guy or the
no, the black guy. The
paranormal?
guy. Think paranormal? Because in my sense, like I feel like psychopaths who are really gonna go kill people like that, I don't think they'd make.
Motherfucker was definitely delusional or like seeing shit.
Yeah. Something like he was definitely experiencing something.
Something was on him.
Yeah.
Tried to take it off.
Or like something was controlling him. Now that's what it makes me think.
He had also been ripping pages out of his Bible and had strewn them behind him. Ronald said that Rudy was friendly at first, but then switched and accused him of stealing his Bible and suddenly started to attack him.
Personality disorder.
And every time he killed someone, he just switched.
No, not even that. Like he didn't. Like, I don't know. Probably just
Ronald's
hit.
face above
Like
the
out of
beard
nowhere, it's like
with his teeth.
Something like.
Oh shit! Let's go back. We missed a good part.
Above the beard with his. Can't go into the details on here, but in the end, Rudy removed between 75 and 80% of Ronald's face above the beard with his and suddenly started to attack him. I can't go into the details on here, but in the end, Rudy removed between 75 and 80% of Ronald's face above the beard with his teeth. When police arrived, they shouted at Rudy to stop what he was doing, but he just growled at them and continued biting Ronald. In the end, they opened fire, and it took 5 shots to end Rudy's life.
5 shots, bro.
Ronald miraculously survived the attack, but was extremely traumatized by it and lives in almost total isolation after the fact. The media went wild with the story after the fact, saying that Rudy had cannibalized Ronald while high on bath salts, and that
So
hell no, bro. That was no bath salts, bro.
That was no bath salts. Dude, look at the guys.
Literal chills. Look at this shit, bro. Goosebumps.
Bro, goose pimples, bro. Fuck this, bro. And look at the guy's face. Like, what he left behind.
That was not bath salts, bro.
Yeah, but like, dude, it's crazy. Because even after he did what he did, which was crazy, what he left behind, like, the on the guys, like, I don't think there's anyone else on Earth who looks like that guy. He literally looks like what I think a skeleton would look if you just, like, wrapped it in, like, skin.
Yeah.
But without any bones and shit. I mean, without any muscles. Or, like, tissue. That's just crazy.
It had just been one of a string of grisly attacks fueled by bath salts. The outcry against the legal drug was so strong that Congress passed a federal ban against some of the stimulants found in bath salts on the exact same day that a toxicology report showed that Rudy Eugene had only smoked marijuana on the day he attacked Ronald.
So he didn't even smoke. He didn't even take bath salts.
That was fuck that.
That's cap.
Bath salts had nothing to do
I don't know
with
if you
it.
smoke, but
Beyond that, there have
I know you
never
inject
been
them,
any
but-
reports of anyone using bath salts and attacking another person. It was all made up by the media. Rudy's friends and family still have absolutely no idea what happened to him to cause him to attack Ronald that day.
Yeah, bro got
His
possessed.
girlfriend is
Bro.
convinced that something
Definitely.
supernatural must have come over him and said, quote, somebody did something to him. Somebody put
That's-
something on him. I know for sure that wasn't Rudy. What happened to Rudy had to be supernatural, something humans cannot explain, something that leaves us with a lot of questions. She says, I just wish he'd come to me in a dream and answer all the questions. I wish he would tell me what happened that day. So what do you think happened that day?
So yeah, all of that was from the sister. The sister, that quote, that last quote was from the sister. I think.
Yeah, bro was
Um,
most definitely possessed because, bro, motherfucker was running, taking off his clothes.
Yeah, like that doesn't even make sense. That shit is real.
And then she said, like, the whole, like, outbreak.
Yeah, and I don't think like motherfuckers really like. I don't know. There's something so weird about that whole situation.
Is there more to this case, or is that, like...
No, that was it. The guy died, and the other guy survived, and now he just lives life.
Also, it took it 5 shots to
5 shots.
like, actually, like, stop.
5 shots is
It's
a lot.
not normal.
Dude, like, a motherfucker can get shot in the leg and die. What I mean? Like, that's totally possible to get shot in the leg and die. Imagine, he was on the floor, so his back was definitely to the police
To the
officers.
police, yes.
So, imagine 5 shots. The first 2, like,
Nothing.
nothing. The third one, then you start getting fucking scared. The fourth one, you think he's a zombie. The fifth one's just out of instinct.
5 shots.
That is crazy. I don't like 5 shots.
No, that
is-
was, like, some crazy-ass possession shit.
And he was fully naked too, so it wasn't like he had a fucking Bible covering all the bullets or some bullshit.
Then ripping the Bible.
Yeah, like that's
It
so
was, like,
specific.
from some spirit that was, like, fucking pissed off.
Yeah,
Like, some
bro.
shit like that, cause...
Like 'cause that's such a hyper like specific thing that up the Bible, and also to like to take over a guy who was like super like this is also like really interesting. So that was real or fake. Did you like this?
I
this
like that
little
little
segment?
real or fake, yeah.
That was fun. I think things like this are gonna really put our show above the rest. I'm excited to see segments. I'm excited to see because that Darman segment was actually pretty.
Darman.
That Darman segment was pretty fire. There was something so funny about us just having a Darman video in the background and us
Talking about
just
completely different
yapping,
things.
just yapping, and every once in a while we would be like, "Oh, Mexican, can't afford it." Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, bro, we did an intro.
So what about the Mr. Beast? We talked about
We talked about that. The intro. We did the gusher called. Talked about the Mr. Beast. Talked about books. We did. We just did the real or fake. We did a lot this episode. Good episode. So
what about the experience we had at the CBS?
our switcher guy. So much to my co-host Leo for coming today, bringing in probably one of my favorite segments that we've ever done.
Darman.
Just watch a whole fucking episode of Darman and see what happens. I think brought a very big swing to the podcast. Subscribe. Like the video. If you want to come on the podcast or collaborate with us,
Anyone, bro. We
Anybody.
literally do not care.
want to collaborate, we want to spread our seed. What I mean.
We think people interviewing celebrities are only going for celebrities.
So if you're just interested, hit us up. Talking to interest.
You haven't gotta be a content creator. Just like,
No, bro. Like if you have a pet goat, I want to talk to you. Like if anyone in the audience has access to a goat, let's FaceTime.
right now we're looking into getting this one survival guy. Oh, what's the guy that cooks like the,
Oh my
the
god.
Asian guy that
So-
like cooked the
So
turtle?
there's this Asian guy that killed and cooked a turtle, and he's really important to our channel because believe it or not, a reaction video to his
Him
video
cooking.
of cooking and killing a
A
turtle
turtle.
was our first Slurp video.
And we
ever
didn't post
made.
it because we didn't finish the video because we couldn't handle it.
Yeah, no, we literally stopped watching halfway through because we were like, take it off. stuff, and then we watched it with our grandpa later, and he was like, "Yep, I see, I see, I see."
He approved.
Yeah, he was like, "This guy knows what he's
Also,
doing."
the audio was fucked, wasn't it? That's why
Oh,
we
no,
never
yeah, the
posted it.
audio
'Cause
was
we used
really
to
fucked.
record in my grandpa's living room
Yeah.
back in the days.
The
Craziest
fuck,
setup, bro. I think I have.
dude.
Hold on. I think I have a video of us of our old setup.
Dude, do you remember the Let's Play setup?
That was we should. If you still have the record, we should upload that.
I think I do still have the recording. The Let's Play setup was crazy back. We really want to bring you guys Let's Plays, but I think that's something that comes with a little bit more of.
Good shit, bro. When we acted to Forrest Gump.
I'm screaming.
I'll send you this video. Put
Yeah,
it.
we reacted to the entirety of Forrest
The
Gump.
whole fucking movie. No cuts, by the way. The whole movie we recorded and reacted to it. Because we ended up watching and falling asleep.
Yeah,
I fell asleep.
No, we watched it. We just say shit, and then I stopped the recording, and I was like, "Leo, we didn't react."
Oh fuck! You remember this?
That was such a great day. You know, I'm still using, dude. That's the hard drive I have on my computer right now.
Yeah, I know.
1 terabyte worked perfectly. Talk about that in another episode. For right now, say goodbye. Thank you everybody for coming. Go fuck yourself.